So let us, as we breathe with awareness, beginning to feel our bodies, let us also expand our heart energy around our circle as we all begin to come together. Just letting that energy flow. So as it flows, we each receive into our own hearts that flow through the heart of this circle, and you notice how your own heart energy is receiving from our circle as your heart feels so much bigger. So just allow that energy to be there. We don't try to interfere or control, we just experience that flow. And so we do, of course, come more deeply into our core, more deeply into our heart, and more connected to our physical bodies. So relax down into that sensation of the body, allowing the body to relax ever more deeply as the breath leads you inwards, and the relaxation in the body helps the flow of the divine moving through us and moving around our circle. So the energy builds within the circle, and our awareness begins to expand. So let us spend a few moments just settling in to this now, in simple allowance, in the simple presence of myself as I rest in my beingness, in my presence. And when we come to this place of stillness within, into this place of non-doing, simply to be present, the light of spirit increases its flow and expands within us, and we feel that expansion from within. my presence, my I am, myself, above the third dimensional plane. A higher awareness, where I am my consciousness, a being of light, existing both above and within a physical vessel, within the third dimension, and at this time opening one's connection to the higher dimensional aspects of self. For the self, of course, is much larger than the physical vessel, as we experience when we experience the soul star chakra above the head and the light of self descending, and the stellar gateway chakra above, connecting us out into the galaxy and beyond. The connection to infinity, to the eternal. And your consciousness has expanded so much, and as your frequency rises ever higher, so your consciousness continues to move upwards and outwards. And we remember how important it is to be grounded within the physical body and to anchor into Mother Earth as we feel the earth beneath our feet, the energies of nature around us, and the connection to Gaia's core, her heart and soul. And we allow her energy to rise, entering in, moving through, as from the love within our heart for Gaia, we receive her love and enter into oneness through the heart as we feel her oneness with us. And we settle into this connection, feeling the Divine Mother and her love. Allow yourselves to receive her love, to be embraced by her love, to receive the comfort that you need. How she supports you, lifts you, caresses you. How through your love for her, that oneness exists, at one with Gaia. She is always there for you. You are indeed never alone. So as her energy moves upwards and moves through you, there is, of course, the descending energy from above. As we relax into this double flow from above and below, and simply relax into this flow. Flows through your aura, every cell of your body, all your chakras, through your central column. Allow yourselves to feel this intertwine within your heart. The Arcturians, of course, are here with us, assisting us with their energies. And all is received into our auras, the very cells of our bodies, into our emotional body and our mental body, our subconscious, our conscious and our superconscious, as they see us in our entirety through all dimensions and work simultaneously through each of our bodies and dimensions. As you feel your presence, your I am, in the midst of the wonderful and beautiful Arcturians and beings of light that are present with us, surrounding you. Become more sensitive as you relax ever more deeply to the oneness that they feel with you, and as you're able and willing to send your love to them, so the oneness begins to be experienced. There is no better or worse here, above or below, better than, less than. All is equal. All is part of the whole. And all is in oneness. You are worthy to experience this oneness. It is the greatest joy when you join with them in oneness. Free from low self-worth, free from not being good enough, and you find that your I Am presence begins to glow as you merge in consciousness with these beautiful beings. And as you do, as your aura glows, as your I Am presence radiates into this oneness, you feel their joy and you feel your joy. And we allow this connection to continue to deepen. Simply by being here in this group consciousness, we are of course receiving huge amounts of light from the Arcturians and those that are with us. So let us simply rest and receive from that place of relaxation and non-doing. For these new energies are merging in to all of us. So affirm to yourself, I choose joy. I choose joy. I choose joy. And shift into the joy of this reunion as you lift yourself into it, supported by beings of light. Crystal temple consciousness, of course, surrounds us all, and we see the brilliant crystal within the lake, in this etheric realm. Temple Masters transmitting to us through our third eye. The many beautiful Arcturians that are with us, enfold us in their love, send their love into our hearts, and we feel this communion, this oneness through acceptance of self. As we accept this moment, a moment of self-acceptance, bringing love and joy and the feeling of peace within. So happy, joyful to be in communion, in the presence of, in oneness with higher dimensional beings and higher dimensional aspects of self. For you are among many of the Arcturians that are with us, and those of other star systems, and we are all awakening to the higher aspects of self through the higher dimensions, as we gradually come in to oneness of self within self through all dimensions and all lives. And you feel the flow through you from high above, your oversoul, in the heightened energies of the crystal temple. You feel, experience the light of your oversoul that it sends down through your higher chakras into the physical, into the higher mind, into the high heart. This higher dimensional connection. So let us focus now upon the crystal in the temple and its most brilliant light, which becomes ever brighter as we focus upon it, as it leads us into this new energy, this special energy, bringing joy, of this 2/22/23 gateway. We see that together with the Arcturians are the Lyrans. As we choose the lightness of joy, the Lyran energy enters in, light, sparkling, the finer energy of joyful presence. As they fill us with the light which they send to us, there are also blue avians working with them, sending the energies to assist us with love of self. One of the blocks, of course, to loving self is self-judgment, which has built up over many lifetimes, through many centuries, even thousands of years, from all that we may have done that was in darkness and not in light. The guilt, the shame, the judgment that we hold within us. It comes from the pain of our woundings, of our suffering, of our traumas. So very deep trauma lies within from eons and eons ago. And so Lyra this day brings to us a beautiful high frequency energy to release for us ancient trauma. Nothing you need to do, simply enjoy receiving this beautiful Lyran energy, feeling loved, guilt and shame and judgment can simply disappear from your being in these energies as you embrace joy, lightness, and the Lyrans, of course, have the most beautiful music and dance and creativity. Feel that in their energy that comes from joy, from letting trauma be removed as you focus upon the joy. So we are being lifted back into the fifth dimension and beyond, rising out of the density of the lower third dimension, simply by receiving from the higher realms, resting in this divine connection. Ancient traumas being removed, all memories being cleared from our subconscious, released from ourselves as we choose the lightness of joy. So allow the beauty and the lightness of this energy from Lyra to continue to work with you as you return to it often. We all simply spend time together now in the crystal temple, filling with the Lyran energies, their consciousness, and the particular light structures that they send to us to clear from us ancient trauma. It is, of course, important that you have chosen joy, to leave behind the heaviness of the past which you have carried with you for so long. See yourself in your vision as a radiant, joyful, beautiful light being. And you may find that you have a Lyran self, focusing upon you now. And the blue avians that are with us, assisting us with the energy of self-love, as the Lyrans are removing from us the lack of self-love, as traumatic memories are released. So you feel so uplifted, so much in your light, the lightness of entering into a higher realm, as all that holds you back is releasing from you. And this light of self is integrating into your physical vessel. As light and love and joy radiates outwards from your body, your mind, and your emotions, as you rest within the physical. Having moved back from the temple into the physical body, anchored within your foundation, grounded into the earth and connected to Gaia's core. From the physical connection to the higher, and the higher to the physical. These higher energies continue to work within you and through you as we intend to allow to receive, to create the space within for this connection and this divine flow to continue.